So what we're going to talk about now is yet another way to model the quantitative data. So this is going to be what's called a stem and leaf plot. And these ones are really popular when you're dealing with some larger numbers, especially numbers in between 0 and 100. So we have this data set of numbers up here. And here's the same data set, but now put in ascending order. Now the reason I did this is because it's going to be useful to us when we're actually making the stem and leaf plot, because when we make the stem and leaf plot, it's going to be in ascending order itself. So you don't necessarily have to do this. It's more of just a method to make your life easier when building these things. So the first part of making this is to go ahead and draw a vertical line. And this side of the vertical line is going to be the stem. The other side will be the leaves. Now the stem side of the stem and leaf plot is going to be the tens place of all the numbers. So we can see that we have tens positions from 1 all the way up to 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the bottom and count up to 5 from the top. So from here we can go ahead and we can start adding the leaves. So what you do is you go to this 1 here and you look at all the numbers that have a 1 in the starting place and you put their ones position after it, including repeats. So that means we have these 3 13s. You need to write 3 times, and you put it in ascending order. So now we're done with the 1 in the tens place. Now let's move to the 2 in the tens place, or the numbers that are in the 20 range. So we're done with the 2s. Now let's move onward with the 3s and the place in the 30s over here. Okay. So now we're done with the 30s. When we go to the 40s, we can see that there's only one 40, 49. So that means just right here next to this 4, we're just going to put the 9. And then finally, we're going to move into the 50s with a 5 in the tens place. So that's 2 50s, a 51, and a 57. So that is how we create a stem and leaf plot. And like any of the other quantitative graphs, this is going to be useful when describing what we're going to be talking about called the shape of the distribution, which will be useful when moving on to further parts of this course.